My ex-wife and I ran into each other at the supermarket, 10 years after our divorce. Long time no see, I said. She looked at my current wife beside me and froze. Without a word, she fled as if she'd seen the Grim Reaper. Moments later, my phone buzzed with a message from her. Divorce her now. Your new wife is a cheater. That's how long it had been since the divorce. Not a word, not a glimpse, nothing. My ex-wife Michelle had ghosted me from her life so completely it was as if our marriage never happened. She left me with a 2-sentence note on the kitchen counter. You've lost your ambition. I need passion. I need more. Then she vanished, moved to another city, changed her number, blocked me on everything. Last I heard, she'd married a high-flying entrepreneur and moved into a mansion near the coast. So, imagine my surprise when, on an ordinary Tuesday afternoon, I bumped into her at the local supermarket. Well, she saw me first. I was walking down the cereal aisle, pushing the cart while holding hands with Lena, my wife of 3 years. She was radiant that day, simple dress, no makeup, her natural smile lighting up the dull fluorescent aisle. Then a loud clatter behind us. I turned around. Michelle stood there frozen, her hands still hovering over a fallen box of granola bars. Her face turned pale. Her eyes locked on Lena. She didn't say a word, just turned around and walked away quickly, almost stumbled, actually. I blinked, confused. Did I imagine that? But then Lena nudged me, amused. That woman was staring at me like I stole her car. I chuckled awkwardly. You might have, depending on how you look at it. She tilted her head, puzzled, but didn't press further. We checked out, paid, headed to the car, and that's when my phone buzzed, a message from an unknown number. I opened it. Divorce her now. Your new wife is dangerous. You have no idea who she really is. Please call me. I'm not joking. The number wasn't saved, but I recognized the way it was written, Michelle. I stared at the screen. Was this fear, panic, jealousy, or did she know something I didn't? Because that last line stuck with me like a splinter. You have no idea who she really is. And just like that, the quiet life I'd built started to tremble at the edges. You don't know who you married that night. I couldn't sleep. Michelle's message replayed in my mind like a whisper I couldn't silence. You have no idea who she really is. I stared at Lena peacefully asleep beside me, curled under the sheets, her hair spread out like ink across a white page. She looked perfect, loving, kind. But now I started wondering what I didn't know. Who was she before we met? Why didn't she tell me? I shook my head. No, I knew Lena. We met at a charity event. She worked in nonprofit law, volunteered with kids, cared for my ailing mother when we were dating. She wasn't just good. She was better than anything Michelle had ever been. Still, I needed answers. The first red flag. The next day, I replied to the number. Me, what are you talking about, Michelle? No response, so I did something I hadn't done in a decade. I searched her up. Her social media had changed. New last name. Most of her photos were private, but her profile picture caught my eye. She looked tired, faded, not the glamorous woman who once walked out of my life in high heels and red lipstick. She hadn't aged well, emotionally, I mean. She looked haunted. I searched her husband's name. Turns out they divorced 3 years ago. Messy court records showed asset freezes, infidelity accusations, even something about embezzlement. Still nothing that explained why she was warning me about Lena, until an email came.